Hello dear students, welcome to our online chemistry video class. This is Mohammad Asif Iqbal, Senior Teacher, Department of Chemistry, Milestone College. In this class, I am going to discuss with you some of the reaction intermediate that influence different kinds of organic reactions. Dear students, last 2 years we are going through pandemic and it is an ongoing effort to continue your study. So you must watch this class from beginning to end with full of concentration. After completing this class, you will be able to define what is free radical, what is carbonium ion, what is carbon ion, what is electrophile and what is nucleophile. Dear students, without any further ado, let's start. Dear students, come to the first one, which is free radical. What is free radical? Due to homolytic fusion of covalent bond of a reagent, atom or group of atoms having an unpaired electron is produced. These atom or group of atoms are known as free radical. So from this definition, one thing we have found which is new, that is homolytic fusion. You may ask the question, what is actually homolytic fusion? In organic compound, there are two kinds of bond breaking take place, and one is homolytic fusion and another one is heterolytic fusion. In homolytic fusion, two atoms which connected by covalent bond break down by taking their own electrons. But on the other hand, when heterolytic fusion take place, in the covalent bonded compound, one atom get 2 electrons and another atom get none. So one atom become negatively charged, another atom become positively charged. So in this place we can see homolytic fusion take place where both atoms have an unpaired electron. Now students, free radicals are highly active. They produce by applying energy or at the presence of sunlight. Their activity is due to the unpaired electron. They always try to pair their unpaired electron by another atom which also have unpaired electron. Students, these are very short-lived components. They work as an reaction intermediate. They produce for very short period of time in chemical reaction. Now students, I am going to show you how actually free radical is formed. You can see this is a chlorine molecule where at the presence of sunlight this molecule divide and produce 2 chlorine atom has 1 unpaired electron in its outermost principal energy shell. Now students, this free chlorine atom, free chlorine radical, what will happen when react with alkane like methane? You can see this is methane, and when it attack the methane, it will produce methyl free radical. You can see this is methyl free radical where carbon has 1 unpaired electron and produce hydrogen chloride. So in this case, student, you can see that chlorine molecule, from chlorine molecule, free chlorine radical produced at the presence of sunlight, and this free chlorine molecule influence the substitution reaction in methane and produce methyl free radical. So this is all about free radical. Now students, come to the second one. What is carbocation or carbonium ion? So carbocation and carbonium ion is carbocation or carbonium ion is an organic radical containing a carbon atom with unit positive charge. I repeat once again, carbocation or carbonium ion is an organic radical containing a carbon atom with unit positive charge. It is denoted by R+. So I am going to write down some of the example of carbocation. We can see this is methyl carbocation, methyl carbocation, similarly ethyl carbocation. So this is methyl carbocation and this is ethyl carbocation. Carbocation is created due to the heterolytic fusion or breaking. When heterolytic fusion take place, then in that place the atom which connected with carbon in organic compound take out both electron and carbon become positively charged and that atom become negatively charged. So I am going to show you how actually carbocation form. You can see so you can see heterolytic fusion, what will happen? So this is an carbocation. Now students, the stability and how they form and their stability. The carbocation actually very unstable because in carbocation carbon has 6 electron in its outermost principal energy shell and it has a tendency to achieve 8 electron. Therefore it try to join with an atom or radical which has paired of electron. So in that case it actually connect with another atom and form new chemical bond. Students, the stability of carbocation is depend on how many methyl group are connected with the positively charged carbon. For example, their stability is defined as I'm going to write down, you can see R3 is greater than R2, CHR2 and CH3. So here R is a methyl group. So how many methyl group are connected with positively charged carbon actually determine their stability. So this is the most stable carbocation and on the opposite side this is the most unstable carbocation. So that is all about carbocation. Now students, come to the third one, which is carbon ion. Carbon ion is an organic radical containing a carbon atom with unit negative charge. I repeat once again, carbon ion is an organic radical containing a carbon ion with unit negative charge. It is denoted by R minus. Now I am going to give you some example of carbon ion. You can see now here this is methyl carbon ion and this is ethyl carbon ion, Now students, how carbon ion actually form? Similar way with carbocation, carbon ion also formed due to the heterolytic fusion. Especially acidic alpha hydrogen containing carbonyl group like ethanol when react at the presence of sodium hydroxide, then carbon ion is produced. So what actually happened, I am going to show you. So this is the carbon which has an alpha hydrogen. This is carbonyl compound, and when it react at the presence of sodium hydroxide where hydroxyl ion is available, then the carbon ion is produced. So you can see here a negative charge carbon ion is produced and also a proton ion is produced. Now students, like carbocation, carbon ion also very unstable. They are very much short-lived and their stability depends on how many methyl group are attached with. If the number of methyl group is much, then the carbon ion is less stable. So I'm going to show you the series of their stability. So the most stable carbon ion is methyl carbon ion, then and last one, where three methyl group here R is actually indication of a methyl group are connected, is most unstable, and here methyl carbon ion is more stable. So that is all about carbon ion. Now students, come to the electrophile or electrophilic reagent. So what is actually electrophile? Electrophile or electrophilic reagents are electron loving species and contain a positively charged electron deficient site, and so attack the substrate at the point of maximum electron density. That means this reagent has electron deficiency, or they want more electron to achieve the octet set. That's why they attack in a position of an organic compound where electron density is high. So there are two kinds of electrophile are observed. Number one is positive electrophiles and neutral electrophiles. So what is positive electrophiles? Positive electrophiles has charge. They are radical. For example, methyl carbonium ion. This is carbonium ion. This is hydronium ion, nitronium ion, and proton. All these substance has electron deficiency. They are positively charged, so they attack in a place where electron is available in organic compound. And there are some of the neutral electrophiles also, and they are ammonium chloride, ferric chloride, boron trifluoride. So why they are electrophile? Because at the outermost principal energy shell they has less stable 6 electron. They try to achieve more stable octet set. That's why they attack in a place where electron is available. So this is all about electrophile or electrophilic reagent. Now students, come to the last one, nucleophilic reagent or nucleophile. So what is actually nucleophile? Nucleophile or nucleophilic reagents are nucleus loving which contain a negative charged electron rich site and so attack the substrate at the most electron deficient point. That means nucleophile are the substance which has electron rich site. Due to its electron rich site, it attacks in a place where electron is deficient in an organic compound. There are two kinds of nucleophile, and they are negatively nucleophile and neutral nucleophile. One thing you must bear in mind that nucleophile has at least one lone pair of electrons. So I'm going to give you the example of negative nucleophile and neutral nucleophile. We know that methyl carbon ion is a negative nucleophile. Chloride ion, bromide ion, and cyanide ion, these are some of the example of negative nucleophile. And the neutral nucleophiles are ammonium, which has a pair of electron in nitrogen atom, water molecule, where oxygen atom contain 2 pairs of electron. So this is all about nucleophile or nucleophilic reagent. Dear students, hope that you understood all the topics that discussed in this video class. If you have any question, if you have any difficulty to understand any topics, you can talk with your respective subject teacher. And thank you for being present.